There's a simple quote I wanted actually to share today. It's really so simple, and many people who have actually just seen it, they have actually enjoyed and saw how beneficial it is. If you are new on this platform, please like and share and please subscribe. The quote is just saying that you can't become who you want to be because you are too attached to who you have been. In life, you cannot become who you want to be if you keep on actually attaching yourself to the person you have been. You get it? Let me tell you one thing, one story. Life is a constant territory for the survival. You fight for what you want, or what you don't want will take over. If you don't sacrifice your believing system, your belief of being failure, I want to tell you this: your success will be the sacrifice. In this life, whenever you make a decision, because I'm going to be discussing about decision in just a few minutes. Why do we need to make a decision? And what are the consequences of making a bad decision to your life? I want to tell you this. People in this world, they don't care. And this world, people don't want people. That's why you find that in these rich people, they always keep themselves together. Why? Because they know it better that no one of them will beg each other. Instead, they will be helping each other, one another, by the way. So, here they have said that you can't become who you want to be because you are still tied on what you thought you are. You know, in life, God created us with a strong mind. God created us with a unique mind. What is that unique mind? That God is, human being is the only animal God created when it can change its language. You know, when you find a cow, it can just cry more alone. You will never find a cow crying me. No way. You will never find a goat crying more. And you will never find a sheep crying like a cow. But you, a human being, you are the very person who can change. When you change your mindset, when you make a decision to change, no one can stand into your way. No one can come to you and stop you from that decision. I would like to give you one of the examples. One of the famous musician is in our country, Uganda. It's called Bobby Wine. Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. I would like actually to talk about this guy, not political way, but I would like to talk about his achievement as an individual. I used actually to follow this guy right away from ghetto. This gentleman who was the person who never wanted politics anymore. This gentleman who was the person who was a dead man, Rastafarian, and wanted to be into that career like that. But due to the circumstance and some things, this guy made a bold decision. You know, some of the decisions we make in our life, they might be more deadly to our life. But most of the times, the one thing you have to keep on focusing on is your dream, and the dream in relation to your decision. When you make a decision, don't care about what are the consequences which are going to come from it. Because most of the times, we are not working for ourselves. If your dream, if your destination is to become a millionaire, if your destination is to become one of the successful MRMers, if your decision is to become one of the big business people, don't look about minor things or people will talk about you. Who is the person who is not being talked about? Everyone. Even if you are successful to which stage, People will still criticize you. People will still talk about you bad. People will always talk about you. Now, you have two choices. As I told you, that you have to make a decision. The first choice is to accept the people to talk about you as a poor guy. The second choice is to accept the people to talk about you as the wealthy gentleman. You get it? Now, what your decision is going to determine what you want to be in life. In life, there is some decisions we make and they are more toxic to our life. And you find that I want to become a millionaire, I want to become a billionaire. But people always back there, they are looking at me. They are saying that there is no way you can make it. Look at actually. There is some things we always talk about ourselves, and we are like, I want to actually to start a business, but I fear about getting losses. I fear to become a failure. Why do you fear to become a failure? Many people who have attained their success, they have failed millions and millions of times. Talk about anyone. You get it? Now, I gave you an example of this gentleman. But the day this gentleman who Robert Chagun sent him like Bob Wine, he made a decision of transforming himself from a luster man, not because he was looking for money, but because he was looking for something, like for a legacy to leave behind. You know, you might make a decision not for yourself. That's another point. You might make a decision not for yourself. You might make a decision and the beneficiaries are going to be your ancestors. The beneficiaries are going to be your relatives. The beneficiaries are going to be your parents. And when the beneficiaries are going to be your kids. Most of the decisions we make, as I told you, they are more toxic to our life. When you make a decision, don't look about what are going to be coming. Don't look about the bad things which are going to be coming from that decision you have made. But instead focusing about the good things which are going to come from it. Another example. If I decide to start a business, talk about a business over talk about any business. You put in money and you have found so many people saying that every person who has been starting that business has been failing. Don't look about people who have been failing. Look about what are these people who have been failing, what are the things they have been doing wrong. Now let me do them right. You will never fail. The decision you make, even if it's very toxic in which way, but it's when it's going to be beneficial to you, make that decision. Most especially when you are making a decision for a business. Any business you decide to start it with all of your life. One of my mentors told me about two words, consistent and persistent. Today, I've been actually talking with him. He told me that, Charles, whenever you are doing your persistence, make sure that you are persisting on something which is right, on something which is going to be profitable to you. Most of the times, our career, most of the times does not even bring money earlier. You find that you are persuaded, you want actually to get successful in business, and you find that you need to struggle for like 6 months building the basement of that business. But after you building the basement of that business, one day, it's going to be so much beneficial. I'll give an example of a building, like let's say for example these top flats. Do you know that these people, they spend almost like a lot of money in the basement, building the basement, building those foundations. But the stronger the foundation is, the stronger the building. You may find the building running so fast when it's on this level after the basement level, the foundation level, and it shoots very fast. and you start to say, man, this building is running so fast. But for you, you are admiring the building. There is no way you are admiring the foundation. I want to tell you this. The struggle you are going through right now might not be seen by the people. But those struggles, they are the basement, they are the foundation of your success. If you work upon them very well, if you build that foundation very, very well, that's actually the strength of the buildings you are going to be with. That's the strength of your success. When you build a business and you build the foundation, when it's really so hard and it's really so strong, you'll find that your success will be unshakable. Your success will be unshakable. And no people, there is no any small, like let's say for example, any spring will come and takes away that building. But if you build your foundation, and if you decide to build your foundation so quick without actually planning for that building, you find one day that building will just go away. You get? Will just fall. So I wanted to share with you this today, but because of time, I would like to stop from there. If you're new on this platform, please subscribe, like, and share. We shall be starting from there. And knock that ring bell button so that you can be getting all the notifications